I was up till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning doing this thing, and I always had to get up Saturday morning. So
makes sense.
Eric Canales, Glenn Hewlett, Graham Wabke, Grant Leedy, Henry Strickland, Justin Larson, Ken Reichard, Kevin Holloway, Patrick Euland, Paul Fiscarelli, Paul Shoemaker, R. Allen Murphy, Retro Tech Time, Rob Inman, Rocky Hill, Steve Batson, Terry Steege, TJ B. Chris, Tom C., Tom Gunderson, Tom S., and William Athing. Thank you so much, patrons.
Welcome to everybody's favorite segment, Who's New to Disney?
The Coco one was my first, and having found the archive, thecoconation.com.
games like simulations and board games, as well as students in school. This little article here.
To successfully see the timer function.
Bye-bye.
Is based on 32.
Zero viewers on Facebook.
Well, if it's not on Facebook, that would make it real easy to get zero. We also have zero viewers on cable TV right now too.
Yep. Zero on Apple TV too, unless you're watching it through the YouTube app.
Okay.
Yeah. Mark's post is out there on Facebook, but
I hope so.
So the question is, should we do anything about it?
I don't think we can at this point. Let's start everything.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not even sure.
Yeah, if you posted the links already, it would just say that for some reason the Facebook crossover didn't work. And please watch us on YouTube or Twitch.
That's what I did. And posted links.
It's 2023.
Real
Everything
player.
works.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, real quick time. There we go. The original postage size stamp, quick time.
Listen to us on internet phone.
Okay.
We'll be an animated GIF. That's what we'll be. Won't be any sound. You'll have to read
We're not
or something.
We're currently not on a dial-up modem either.
No, that we're not. All right. Do we
Like
have
we
any
could be.
project? Do we have any project updates today?
I have a pretty good project.
Who said yes? Oh, Bob? Is that you?
I have one. I think somebody else did too.
Yeah, I'm secondary.
Okay.
Hey, Bob and Rick.
Yep.
All right, go ahead, Bob.
All right, I will go. First, I'm going to switch to my overhead here. So basically, I got a new Coco. I'm going to get this one out of the way.
Is that the 2 meg upgraded one you did, or give me X one?
Yeah, this is my regular, all USB powered, and
That's your workhorse.
but basically, this is going to be my next Coco 3.
You broke it. Where will you put the monitor?
Got a bill of materials there. Well, it'll
Is
plug
that a
in.
Pedro board, perchance?
So what I got here is one of Pedro Pena's Athena boards.
That's Pedro's, right?
Yep.
Coco 3 kit.
very nice.
Look at the box of parts, man.
I think I have 99% of the things in here. There's basically like a couple of transistors or something that I just probably need to dig out of my parts bin.
So what do you do for the gimme in this particular case?
So first I'm going to just take one out of an existing Coco to make sure that it works. And then with Gimme X, I'm going to put that in there and see that work. And as long as that works, this will basically be the first fully functional 100% modern component Coco 3 made.
Cool.
Now we just need to get the Gimme X back into production and build that into the board.
Make Bone Coco 3s.
I haven't got one of these for it that I took out of my
Sweet.
The big question is if we do ever get to the point where the Gimme X can be either built into Pedro's board completely, or if we just get it manufactured, plug it into the board, do we call it a Coco 3B or a Coco 4?
Or a Coco 3 Plus.
Yeah,
Or that too?
a plus.
How about a Coco 3.5?
Yeah.
Like even NASA's making something new called NASA Plus.
I've even prototyped one of these up a little better than my first shoddily cut out attempts, but this kind of, I can put first I'll put the original modulator in there, but this will also fit just nicely.
Which is what?
HDMI.
Oh, this is HDMI.
Yeah, that's
port.
sweet.
Can you say that though, legally?
Oh, right. It's HDMI like somehow, right?
Right.
Some legal.
DVI.
It's DVI.
Yeah,
Oh.
there you are.
Well, what would you-
HIDM.
What would you call that
Yeah,
connector
backwards.
generically then?
Well, it's HDMI over, or it's DVI over an HDMI connector, but it's not actually HDMI. There's some weird legal wrinkle there.
Yeah, there's a legal
think-
distinction.
Well, as long as there's
Coming
no
out of
audio
this
mixed
box,
in
you
with
can
it, it's
call it
fine.
that.
But it'll work with that.
By the way, there's much disagreement in the chat about what to call a next gen Coco, because Mikey Furman says Coco 4 forever. 60 says, no, I like 3B. After all, Tandy themselves seem to add those letter suffixes at random.
There was a Coco 4.
I'd say skip one and call it.
Actually,
a
there wasn't.
5.
There was ones hinted at being, but they were called the MM1, the TC70.
Right.
None of them were actually called a Coco 4.
Wait, isn't there one with that 2 floppy box on top that says Coco 4 on it above the?
There was
Coco
no
3
computer, though. That
keyboard?
was just a case mock-up, and they never got past that. So there's no computer there.
Mm.
It was just a case.
It was like that case design they then later used in the 1000 line.
Hmm. What about a Coco 3 and 5/16?
We're metric here. We'd have to call it something Coco in 6 millimeter or something.
Don't go there. The government here in Wisconsin, they wanted to use numbers for all the avenues, and then they had winding rural avenues, so they ended up with 1 7/16 by 2 3/8 avenue, because the two ends ended up in different places on the grid. So yeah.
When you want the latest in TRS-80, Tandy, Dragon, MC10, and all of their hardware cousins, no matter what it takes, or where news breaks, from around the world to your nation. The Coco Nation News with L. Curtis Boyle.
Because people are always willing to pay for that level of quality.
Coco
Right.
3E.
And that's why this show is free.
So with Pedro's board, I'm trying to remember, did he go component by component, or did he actually simplify some of the Coco 3 a little bit?
I believe this is pretty much component for component match. I've got the full bill of materials, and all the component numbers are the same.